So the album's done. It's submitted finally after 6 months of production and doing vocals and everything. It's finally set to release March 8th, which is next Friday, or this coming Friday at this point. I just wanted to make a video to kind of give some insight on the project because I think my biggest fear is that some people don't understand some of the songs and lyrics and that it just flops when this is easily like my best project I've ever made to date. And with endless help from my producers, I can't thank them enough. Like Jared, Noah, Aaron, Corey, those four have done fucking crazy things. They've gone above and beyond in just about every aspect of this project to bring everything to life, basically. And 17 songs, and we've been working for, as I said, 6 months on this shit. It was insane, just a crazy process. I would say maybe 3/4 of these songs were recorded in December alone, and basically they were given 2 months to kind of go in and mix everything, make everything sound good, do what they want, and they fucking crushed it. Like, this album sounds like so good. Like, this album's competing with, and quality wise, with like your favorite artists. Like, I don't even name one, and the quality competes. That's just what I believe. That's what they say. I've shown this album to multiple people, like people of different, I don't know, ranges, like people who are just better than others at this shit, at this music stuff, and they've all just raved about it, and that it's a very compelling project, and it's just a cohesive body of work, and that's what I'm most proud of. Like, I work my ass off writing, recording, doing all this stuff, sending my producers stuff, being on calls for fucking hours. Over Christmas break, I had to basically adjust to my producer, Jared. Wow. I had to basically adjust to Jared's time zone. And he lives in Australia. So I would be up until like 2 to 4 a.m. almost every other night working with him on a call. And then like during the day, he would wake up extra early, and it would be like 7 a.m. for him would be like 2:30 p.m. my time. Like, it's just so much effort was just put into this. It's just incredible. Some of these songs, they reached up to like mix 30, and like they weren't gonna stop unless I had a deadline. Like, they were gonna keep going to try to perfect it if it already hadn't been perfected. Like, these songs have just been through so many stages, and just so much has really just, this album's fucking good. That's the point I want to put across. And you need to give it a shot. Like, I don't care how long you listen to it, just listen to the first 6. That's all I ask. Once you get to the first 6, because those are the ones that, like, it's like the make or break whether you want to continue or not. Because after that, the album only goes up, and that's hard to do. And it's hard to keep attention for 43 minutes, which I think is the runtime. It's hard to keep an attention like that. But if you can, this album delivers, and it delivers big. There's just so much. Like, some of this stuff is gonna be put in TV shows, movies, whatever. But that's some behind the scenes stuff we're working on right now. It's insane. That's just like a lot of good things are going to come out of this project, and I am extremely scared that it's going to flop. So would any artist be at album release. But when I've been working on this thing for 6 months, and my fans have been waiting for a very long time, and the album was actually delayed about 2 weeks, like, I really want this to do well and not to flop. That's my worst fear. But like, I just want to go into some depth about some of these songs. Like, it's 17, as I said earlier. And I mean, from the intro, I literally, like, as in, I submitted this album a few days ago, and this intro, like, I redid a whole intro, and I made it maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's finalized and finished and just ready to roll. Like, that's how fast these guys work. But intro is, like, just beautiful. Tone setter. I mean, what else could you want? It's a short song, but it works. Gets the point across. Next, I mean, this is a fucking just boom. This is what I've been up to lately type of song, and that's really the whole point. That's why it's track 2. But I mean, when you hear it, you'll know. You'll understand. Tolerance. This is just a banger. Like, just plain and simple, just a fucking banger. Mental fucking banger. This track slaps. Really. I mean, that one's already out. You've heard that one. Rainbows. Chill banger. Just a banger. Sentimental. I mean, this is like, Sentimental sounds like it was cut from Austin, like the Post Malone album. That's what it sounds like. Committee of the Ocean is just like a song that is literally a movie in itself. That's the only way I can describe it. It's just bigger than life. Tales of Lonesome, the self-titled track. I'll let you listen to that one, because that one's very personal. So I'm not going to say much. Labyrinth. This one may or may not get into a TV show. It's a fucking piano ballad. It's beautiful. It's amazing. You need to hear it. Blame. This one's out. Oh no, I skipped a song. Out of Line. This song is a short banger. Good banger. Very nice song. Pretty much like a everyday Kid Laroi song, but like in a good way. Blame. That's like just a Justin Bieber pop song. Lost. I mean, this is like an alternative rock, kind of, not really. It's like alt pop, kind of. I mean, that's what a lot of this is. It's just pop and alternative stuff. Album is labeled as pop though, so. I mean, Prayers. But this song was never supposed to be on this album, but it's gonna make it made the cut, because I sent the vocals to Jared, and I was like, because I originally recorded the song over a Frank Ocean type beat. And I was like, Jared, I need this on the album. The writing is too good. Can you cook something? And he was like, yeah. And he sent me something later that day, and I was like, dude, fucking nailed it. Beautiful. Better Than This. This was the first song. This is track 15. First song I ever made for this album, and I made it back in September. And I made that song in one day. Like, that song was like made, done, finished. One day. That was the start of the whole album. I got my cousin on here. Sydney song, track 16. She's an amazing singer. She's awesome. She wrote a lot of her own stuff on there. I wrote a verse. It's the last verse that you hear. I also make a guest appearance on it, but I'm not going to tell you how. But I'm on that song. But it's called Sydney's song. But I'm on it. That track also pays homage to some of my buddies back home, but you'll hear that. And then that song perfectly sets up the outro, Old School Sellout, which this is really what I want to touch on. I mean, this song is, my best written song ever. It's written in two perspectives. It's written in third and first person. Like, when I'm saying the word you, I'm referring to my old self, like you. And then when I say I, it's like present me talking. But it's about my transition from my old artist name, which was The Blank Canvas, transitioning into what I am now as Singer Boy. And it's just like this whole like coming of age song. Like, it's just phenomenal. That's what it is. It's an amazing song. And I know I'm glazing my own music right now, but I have never glazed a project of mine before. I've always kind of thought they've had flaws to them, and they could have been better. But I genuinely don't think this project could have gotten any better, unless we were adding songs, and I didn't want to add any more because I didn't want to make this fucking an hour and a half long. But I could have kept going. But 43 minutes is, like, I think the perfect length for an album. And it's amazing. Comes out this Friday. I'm super excited. Don't let it flop. Seriously.